Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Primeau of Eat.Health Lee, and I'm doing a re-review of Joylent's 20-bar. The 20-bar, I did a review a couple weeks ago in the experiment, but the camera I had at the time was kind of not up to par. I recently upgraded my equipment, and since these guys have been so great to me throughout the experiment, and it is about to come to an end on 1 August, I want to give them a good review for their product, because I do like their product a lot. So, Joylent sent me 2 different flavors of their 20-bar. They of course have banana, which I think is a really cool cover. Joylent has a good illustrator, and they always have really fun packaging. So big ups to them on that. So this is the banana, and this is the chocolate. Again, the bananas, just so you guys can see it. As I mentioned, they always have fun packaging. Even their Joylent shake packaging is also really nice as well. So let's go on to the taste of the 20-bar. I personally am not a big fan of a lot of these types of bars, but I did like the taste that Joylent put into these bars. It's very different than usually ones that I taste, like Cliff bars or Power bars. Now, mind you, the 20-bar has a much more balanced type of what they're giving you than a Power bar and a Cliff bar. Essentially, you could eat these, 5 times a day and reach 100% of your limits, and you can essentially live off them. You couldn't really do that with a Cliff or a Power bar. So let's start with the banana in taste. Banana is not my favorite flavor, but the banana flavor did not taste bad at all. I think it was something that had a good balance to it. It wasn't too flavorful. It wasn't too strong of a taste. So that I definitely liked about it. But taste-wise, the chocolate bar is definitely something that I like better than the banana. So the chocolate tastes a lot like a brownie. It has a really natural taste to it. I like that a lot. And I also like their chocolate version of the shakes as well. It's one of my top flavors. I'm unsure if they have these in the other flavors yet, so in the vanilla or the strawberry or the mango. I think I saw something on their website saying they are working on the vanilla and the strawberry if they don't have it out yet now. But I know they're working on trying to get to release all the flavors of what they have in the standard shakes. The good thing about the 20-bar is it's very convenient. You can just take it with you, put it in your bag. If you're in school, if you have classes, you have somewhere we don't have a lot of prep time, this is definitely more convenient than their powdered shake version. I know one viewer was on the Joylent's blog space, and he mentioned that it does have a very high amount of saturated fat, and he was concerned about it. And I did follow up on that, and I saw Pablo also left a message saying that saturated fat is really not the enemy, which I agree with that. Out of the 2 fats, I would say trans is definitely much more concerning than saturated. And it all goes down to the amount of level you exercise and the amount of level you burn off. At these ratings here, that the amount of saturated fats, like 1 bar, is 38%. If you're a couch potato, I would recommend not eating these. But if you're an active person, eating a higher amount of saturated fats above the RDI, the recommended daily intake, I don't foresee that being a problem. Because again, the saturated fat is not the enemy. I think it has a bad rap, and a lot of misconfusion also is with eggs. A lot of people think eggs had also an effect on cholesterol. That also has been disproven, the egg theory. So I think in the future we'll see a lot of talking about saturated fats and how they're not as bad as we used to think they are. Other than that, I like the amount of everything else in their product is almost streamlined with the same concept of the shakes. For the most part, they are within the recommended daily intakes. I did read something on here that said if you consuming too much could cause diarrhea. I ate 5 bars a day for 3 days, And I didn't have an issue with diarrhea, so I'm not too sure about what they meant by how many. But maybe some people are a bit different than how I digest. I don't really have a sensitive stomach. I hardly ever have issues with that. So to conclude, the TwennyBar is something I think you guys should definitely take a look into if you have not already. The taste is good, and like I mentioned, I'm not a big fan of these bars taste-wise. Usually with the Cliff Bar, the Power Bar, I was pretty disappointed. Didn't taste gross, but this one had a taste to it, but it wasn't overpowering and overwhelming. And that's what I liked about it. So definitely give these guys a look. Yeah, that's about it. If you have any comments or questions about the TwennyBar, go ahead and put them in the comments section below, and I'll answer them. That's about it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.